on that battlefield, in that classroom. So pay close attention to the doors that God opens for you, because He will allow you to enter that space and then shine your light for Him. And when He does return, you won't be one of those sleeping virgins whose lamps had died out. No, you will be the one who was watchful, but also filled with the fire, with light. So friends, if you are alive to hear what I'm saying right now, there is something that God has allowed you to be gifted at. He has given you talents, and He has given you abilities. He's going to use those in a way that helps people and gives Him glory. And so as you pray, ask Him to reveal to you the gifts He has given to you. Ask Him to help you refine those gifts. And as you stay focused, you will see Him use those gifts, and that will be His light shining in you. I don't care if you are 18 or 80. If you are alive, the message for you is stay focused. Remove distractions. Do not be idle. There is something that you're good at doing that God's going to reveal. He's going to bring it out. He wants you to use it for His glory. It's time to get to work.
China just shocked the world with what they're building. But here's what no one's talking about. While Western media keeps you distracted, China's quietly racing ahead, building a future that looks straight out of science fiction. AI systems that think for themselves, machines that replace humans, cities run entirely by algorithms, and yet barely a whisper in the West. Because what's happening right now isn't just about smart cities or flying taxis. China's building something far more powerful, a robot army. And once you see what it can do, you'll realize the future isn't coming, it's already here, and China's leading it. Let me start with something that sounds impossible. Remember when pizza delivery meant waiting 30 to 45 minutes and hoping it would still be warm? Well, China said not anymore. They've created a whole network of delivery drones that can bring your food in just 15 minutes, and they're accurate to the exact minute. The company Meituan has already made over 300,000 deliveries using drones. That's like delivering food to every person in a medium-sized city. The drones fly on set routes and drop packages at special boxes, so there's no waiting around for a delivery person. But it gets even crazier in the countryside. JD.com has drones that can carry 5 to 30 kilograms. They call it a pickup truck in the air, and it's connecting villages that never had fast delivery before. Do you think that's impressive? Well, here's something that will make your jaw drop. This year alone, 15 million new cars in China will have robot brains that can drive themselves. That means 2 out of every 3 new cars can drive without a human touching the steering wheel. But let me tell you about the GUA-01, the world's first car with a real AI brain. This isn't just self-driving. This is a car that can literally think and talk to you. The GUA-01 has an AI partner called Simo that you can talk to just like a friend. You can stand outside your car and say, "Simo, come pick me up," and it will drive itself to you from up to 2 kilometers away. Here's what's absolutely incredible. The GUA-01 is powered by dual NVIDIA Orin chips with 508 TOPS of AI computing power, 11 HD cameras, 12 ultrasonic sensors, and 5 radar systems. That's more sensors than a military drone. It can park itself, change lanes, avoid obstacles, recognize traffic lights, and even make unprotected left turns in busy city traffic. Have you ever thought of BYD's Yangwang U8? It can do a tank turn, spinning 360 degrees in place like a spinning top. The car's 4 independent motors can make each wheel turn in opposite directions, letting it rotate without moving forward or backward. It can also crab walk sideways into parking spaces by moving all.
We love God. We love His Spirit. But the human side of us sometimes gets in the way. Sometimes we feel distant from God. Sometimes we find ourselves in addiction. Sometimes we need a refill of God's presence within us. And one powerful way to seek God for a fresh filling of His Holy Spirit power is to do what Moses did, to do what Jesus did, what the apostles did. Pray and fast. Now, this episode is going to be a little bit different from what we've done before. We're going to split this message into 3 sections. First, we're going to look at how fasting was done in the Bible. And then we will look at how fasting affects our spirit and our body. And then we will specifically look at how to fast step by step so that we will do it in the most effective and safe way. So this is going to be very important. And so let's begin. So, what is fasting? Simply put, fasting is when you set aside something that your body enjoys so that you can grow spiritually. Usually in the Bible, the most common thing that people would set aside was food. And let's face it, if there's anything that we like, it's food. And so when God sees that you want so much of Him that you are willing to sacrifice something like food, it moves the heart of God, and it allows for us to feed the most important part of us, our spirit. Look at what God said through the prophet Joel. Even now, declares the Lord, return to me with all your heart, with fasting and weeping and mourning. God honors when we are willing to return to Him and put Him before our body. When we sacrifice our appetites, it does something powerful in the spiritual realm. God honors it. And it is important to note that fasting is not just about missing a meal. It's not just like going on a diet. No, fasting is really all about seeking God and drawing closer to Him. When the prophet Isaiah was teaching, he explained that it is important that we fast in a way that honors God. In Isaiah